I broke up with the best person for me. Not because he cheated. Not because we stopped loving each other. I walked away because I convinced myself he deserved someone better than me. And to this day, it's the biggest mistake I've ever made. He was the kind of man people spend their whole lives hoping to find. Kind. Patient. The type of person who remembered the little things without ever being asked. He knew exactly how I liked my coffee. He remembered my favorite songs. He could look at my face and instantly tell when something was wrong, even when I kept saying, I'm fine. For the first time in my life, I felt completely seen. But instead of feeling lucky, I became afraid. I kept asking myself, what happens when he realizes I'm not as perfect as he thinks? What happens when he sees all the broken parts of me? I was terrified that one day he'd leave. So before he had the chance, I left first. I told him I wasn't ready for a serious relationship. I told him he deserved someone better. I even convinced myself that maybe after I worked on myself, we'd find each other again. I honestly believed that. The moment I walked away, I knew I'd made a terrible mistake. People always think breaking up gives you clarity. It didn't. It gave me silence. The kind of silence that follows you everywhere. I watched him slowly accept the breakup. He never begged. He never insulted me. He simply respected my decision, even though I was the one breaking his heart. That somehow hurt even more. I kept telling myself we'd get another chance. Maybe in a few months. Maybe next year. Maybe when life settled down. But life doesn't wait for people who are too scared to hold on to something beautiful. He moved on, and I stayed exactly where I left him. Years have passed, yet the smallest things still remind me of him. A song playing in a grocery store, a couple laughing together while walking through a park, someone ordering the same coffee he always drank. It's like the universe refuses to let me forget. Not because it wants to punish me, but because it keeps reminding me of what fear stole from me. I had something real, something honest, something millions of people spend their entire lives searching for, and I threw it away. Not because there was anything wrong with him, but because I couldn't believe someone like him could truly love someone like me. If you're listening to this while pushing away someone who genuinely loves you, please don't make the mistake I made. Sometimes fear disguises itself as logic, and by the time you realize the truth, the person you loved has already built a beautiful life without you. If you've ever lost someone because you let fear make the decision instead of love, leave Faye in the comments. Trust me, you're not the only one.